Let's talk toys.
Hey everyone, hope you're having a great Comic-Con so far. ToyShiz here, and I'm with Randy Falk, Mr. Neca himself. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. Thanks for coming by, man.
This is actually Randy Falk. I didn't hire anybody to...
It is me,
Yeah.
in the flesh.
You got a lot of great reveals. I think everybody in agreement that so far you're killing it. How about these Ninja Turtles? Is there anything more coming? I know we got all kinds of Target 2-packs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, yes. First, there's a whole lot more coming from everything. We know that we're going to have a presence in October at New York Comic-Con, so we tried to balance. I think we do have a ton of new stuff here, but there is even more behind it. So in just a couple months, you're going to see even more.
Any type of New York Comic-Con exclusive or anything you going to?
Yeah, there's two.
Okay.
The DC vs. Dark Horse 2-packs.
Yeah.
So we'll have Batman in the gray tights versus the Joker alien.
Awesome.
And we have a really sick Green Lantern versus Sinestro Corps Predator. Haven't shown that Predator yet.
I'm looking forward to that.
We were going to bring it. I was like, you know what? Let's wait till after the show.
Sure.
We just have the Alpha Predator here, but in the coming weeks as we approach October and New York Comic-Con, we'll show off that Sinestro Predator, which is really badass too.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I was looking up all kinds of photos online and stuff.
Yeah,
so when I heard about it, I was like, well, this might be what it looks like. But
yeah,
in
the
meantime,
artwork's pretty limited. There's only a couple panels, and it's not even a full body, so we got to take some liberty with it and make it cool, and it's like, it's sick looking.
I think that's the best way. That actually fits a little bit with the whole Sinestro Corps continuity anyways, and why not have a Predator race alien? You know,
Yep.
So.
Yeah, exactly. So that'll be cool. So that's the exclusives for October. And for Turtles, like as you've seen, we have 8 or 10 new figures here for the cartoon line. But we also, at the same time, have been actively developing new 1990 movie figures.
Excellent.
And Secret of the Ooze figures. But we just wanted to focus on the cartoon here for the show. And we have the movie exclusive, which is selling out every morning. The allocations is insane, every day within an hour and a half they're gone.
I know. I still have to get in line and get some.
You might know a guy.
Oh.
You're my secret text tipper.
No, don't tell people that. They're going to think things and stuff.
Pixel Dan might get jealous.
Oh, no. Well, hi, Pixel Dan.
So we have a bunch of movie stuff that we may show a little of in October, and then by February for Toy Fair time, we'll show a whole lot more.
Excellent.
So the Turtles line is growing and expanding in leaps and bounds, and on all fronts. So there's basically 3 consecutive lines that are going to be running, and that's the movie, the cartoon, and then now we're bringing back video game and arcade appearances.
That's fantastic. I think a lot of people, we've all grown up with Playmates toys, but you get to a point when you're an adult collector and you want a little bit something more, and I think you guys are doing an amazing job, and you're giving the people exactly what they wanted.
Yeah, I mean, thank you. And people knock Playmates and say this and that.
We all grew up with them.
The market was always what it was,
Yeah.
and that being mostly for kids, and that's what they do. I collected and still have every single turtle for the first 5 years of the original line, all of them in packaging, and then even after the first 5 years, there were still certain ones that would catch my eye that I would buy. But I was a completist and bought all of it because their stuff was wacky and fun and crazy. And
Star Trek Turtles. And...
Yeah, I love the Universal Monster stuff that they did. Yeah. But even just Muckman and Joe Eyeball and I
was always Wingnut and Screw Loose. That was my favorite.
Okay.
I love the Wings. Batman. I was a big Batman kid.
I liked their Baxter. I liked.
There's too many.
There's so many. Panda Con. There's a few that just these are just cool, So, for what they did, the stuff was fun. The thing that was never serviced is no one did them cartoon accurate.
Yeah.
No one ever came close to doing the movie stuff right. So for us, it was 30 years. This stuff's wide open, and we just hit it out of the park.
You did. Those movie turtles, they're like little people in rubber suits, basically. You know what I mean? You just took what you did on the screen and make it into a 7-inch format, basically. 6.5, 7-inch format.
I appreciate it. And the love the fans have given for it and everything has been amazing. And that's why it's grown. So that's the most important thing to remember. We understand and feel frustration for people who either can't get in on a pre-order or miss an exclusive or whatever, but we have gone and found ways to, even if it's a different method of packaging or a different format, get the stuff back into more collectors' hands. And because of you guys supporting the line, that's why it's continued, and that's why it's now at Target or at GameStop, and why it's not just the turtles now. You've got Shredder, you've got Splinter, you got April and Casey here.
Yeah,
like,
those look, the April in the jumpsuit, just the cell shaded kind of look with the lines and everything. That.
Right.
So let's say this, like, you know, a lot of people always say, I can't find it at Target, I can't find it here, and stuff like that. Would you just agree, like, you know, give it some time? If it doesn't hit now, if you can't get it now, you get it later. And I know it takes a little bit to ask, like, you know, patience and stuff, but you guys are for the collectors. You want them to get the products. Yeah.
Absolutely, and we want Target to succeed. Like, let's put it in perspective. Target program has not even been running a year. It'll be a year next month.
Yeah.
Is there like bumps in the road and like growing pains? Absolutely, but I think it's going well. We needed an alternative or a destination for collectors after the loss of Toys R Us.
Yep.
And I think we found a good one. I think they have about 1,800 stores, which is way more than Toys R Us had. Yep. And in the end, it will end up being a better solution and destination because everyone goes to Target for clothes or groceries or whatever. So there's a lot more foot traffic, a lot more exposure to the stuff.
Do you know how many people tell me, oh, I went in for milk, and I walked out with a Ninja Turtle figure. Oh, I walked out with the new Alien versus Predator.
Yeah, I mean, it happened, and that's great. So people got to realize that's a huge part of it. That's going to help it succeed and do better. And then the other thing is, like, there's some stores that instantly sell out, some stores that apparently didn't get them, some stores that have them sitting on the shelf. Like, we have access to the inventory.
Even in San Diego, they do. There's certain Targets, just FYI, everyone listening in San Diego, that have gotten them now, and because everybody kind of has them around here, they're just kind of sitting there.
Yeah. And, so it's like, distribution is not an exact science. There's no way to do it perfectly, and you can look at like behemoths in this industry, like a Hasbro or a Mattel, that have hundreds or thousands of people working there.
Yeah.
And the distribution is still difficult. As a Star Wars collector, you can't find any vintage collection figures except for Wave 1 for a year and a half now. Like, I gotta hunt it or get it online or hope that I catch it when it pops up on Pulse or something.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I know what it's like. I collect myself. The thing with Target, so far, it's only been in-store. And I know a lot of people would say, hey, I don't want to hunt, or I go to the store, I don't find it, I'm frustrated. We're trying to find a way to get it online as well. And it's in the works. It may happen sooner rather than later.
That's excellent.
People don't realize, like, the way our relationship is structured with Target is, like, we bring in the product and we merchandise it. Yeah. So it's not in Target's distribution center. It's not as easy to just put it on Target.com in the same way they would do a Hasbro or a Mattel.
Yeah, because this would go to the warehouse where they actually ship things out. And
and where a Target employee is putting it on the shelf. Yeah. So we are trying to work with their system and find a way to get it on the .com, and either we handle the fulfillment. It's in the works. Yeah. We're trying always to improve, make it better. We're making this stuff to get it into your hands. Like, there's no benefit in us making it and having people not be able to get it.
Exactly, yeah.
You know, so it's patience and persistence on our part to make it happen. And I think you'll see more improvement. And, of course, GameStop's bringing more movie Turtles back in. Target just brought more cartoon Turtles back in. And then Wave 2 is coming in September. Mm-hmm. Which has Rocksteady and Bebop.
I'm looking forward to those.
A Foot Soldier Army Builder pack. That's certainly for the collectors, because we know you want more Foot Soldiers, but currently it's like Foot Soldier with a turtle. You don't need the same turtle over and over again, so it's like, let's give you 2 Foot Soldiers with all their weapons in one pack, so you can, like,
well, I think it's good, because a lot of people are thinking, like, oh, I do have to buy the 2-pack. Now that they know more is coming,
right?
That should make you feel a little bit better. Like, oh, there's even a actual Foot Soldier pack. Just buy that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, I mean, I freaking hunt stormtroopers like nobody's business.
I know, he doesn't buy. It's relentless. Like, hey, did you find it? Did you find it? I'm like, Mr. Falk, please just leave me alone. I'm just trying to do my job.
But so, I mean, I get it, and you know, I welcome troop builder packs. You know, because it's like, hey, you get it all in one shot, and it looks cool on itself. You can't have enough Foot Soldiers. You'll see our diorama around the corner. We've got.
I love the one with the split down the middle.
Yeah,
like
the
got cut into stuff. Yeah,
those
awesome.
are fun. So
even the little accessories that are, you know, show specific, episode specific, and stuff. That's a nice touch. Articulation. Everyone likes to talk about articulation. I like a good show specific accessory. Something that you go, I remember that episode.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah, we have like Pigeon Pete in there. And we have like Roadkill Rodney. No one's ever done. We have the turtle with the alpha face. I mean, not the foot soldier with the alpha face under the mask.
Yeah, the split, everything's split. Yeah, peeled back.
And the little like police hat.
Yeah.
So there's so much like little stuff.
It's the goofiness combined with your love of the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, and there's lots of little Easter eggs in those dioramas, and even on the screen in the Technodrome.
Yeah, but I will say this: the Target distribution, yes, it started off a little bit wonky. No, through whatever fall channel, whatever you want to say. But as of now, I feel like they're a lot more on top of things, and just display-wise, a lot more solid.
Yeah.
Like, and even some Targets have them in dual places now, which is kind of cool. If you walk around the corner and think, oh, cool. So there's multiple places in Target. I think it's all working out. I'm liking what you're doing. I'm liking that Rhino alien.
That's cool.
That's my new favorite thing.
Yeah, that's a cool reveal. It's a big one too. It's.
I love when you do Kenner stuff. I'm looking forward to the actual Kenner.
Yeah, like the Berserker
ones,
and the Neomorph ones. Yeah. That's the other thing too, is like just differentiating our product line, because the Ultimate category that we started a couple years ago has been a huge success. But because of all the stuff we pack in and the more deluxe packaging with the 5th panel flap and all that, we're at price points that are between $25 and $30, which is still very affordable for everything you get.
Yeah.
But we wanted to kind of find a way to have a $12 or $13 item out there that a more casual fan might be inclined to purchase, and that's how Toonie Terrors happen for the horror stuff, and that again is how those Kenner-esque Berserker and Neomorph happen, because it's like, okay, let's do them in that style with the basic 5 points of articulation, a gimmicky play feature like a spring-loaded missile.
Well, especially since I just kind of finalized my Kenner collection, so now you're going to give me more on top of that, and they're new. They're going to look great.
We're trying to make it fit in exactly with those. Paint them the same way they would have.
Any type of like, the old gimmicks where you squeeze their legs or anything like that, maybe kind of sort of.
Well, on the Berserker, the cannon has the spring-loaded thing, just like the old Predators did. And the Neomorph, you move the spine and the mouth like pops in and
that's
out.
That's all I do.
We're doing all
good.
It's exactly as if Kenner had done those. Even the packaging we're treating the same way. Old school blister card, same size and dimensions as what they did.
You think any humans later on? Or different things like that, maybe?
That's definitely possible.
Yeah.
There's enough, I think, Predators and Aliens that never happened from, from what's movies and content that came after Kenner was done.
Plus, we got the old Ripley and everything else.
Hudson and Apone and all that.
Vasquez. Yeah. Even those dang European ones that were a pain.
Yeah, O'Malley.
Anyways, I appreciate you taking the time to talk to me. I hope everyone enjoys this conversation. It gives you a little insight more to Neca Toys and everything and anything that's coming, because our wallets are just beaten down mercilessly, but I don't think we'd have it any other way, let's be honest. So thank you, Mr. Falk.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for coming by.
See you hopefully maybe at New York Comic Con.
I hope so. If not, Toy Fair for sure.
Oh yeah, I'll be there for Toy Fair. All right, thank you, sir.
You got it.